boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
I just literally lost what I was looking at. Sorry about that. All right, let's game. I don't even have a quip, just game. It is game time. Buckle up, gamers. We're timing. Let's game. Let's game. All right, first things first, we switch to our... And then we queue. Actually, gotta go do retainer stuff. Yeah, pretty simple stream. We are going to do our dailies in this, and then we are going to go play Horizon. Bum, ba, bam, bam, bam. To the saucer. I think there's a competing file. There it is. There it is. Found the competing file. What is my next ability before I go any further and get distracted at 90? It's 100. Got it. Yeah, I'm either gonna get 10,000 or I'm losing 3,600. There was no winner in that choice in that instance, you know. Oh, yikers, another one. Oh my god. I thought there was no way they'd put 1, 2, 3 in it after giving a 9, 8, 7. Wow. Bad luck for me this day. Oh, nope, didn't want that. Nope, didn't want that. Man, the worst actual play for me doing cards. How embarrassing. Actually, you know what we need to do? We need to go, we need to do a daily hunt. At least we can build some of our tickets. Not tickets. Whatever this is. Whatever the Allied Seals and Centauro Seals are. That's what we got to do. Let's go grab it really quick. Posted weekly. Accept. Where are we going? Central Thonolin? I think this guy's anywhere. Possibly. Okay, that's fine. I want to head north. Head north really quick. We had our Final Fantasy keynote presentation this weekend, I should say. That was a lot of fun. A lot of really, really, really cool system changes. I talked a little bit about this the other day. There's a lot of system changes that they went over, and I'm very excited for a lot of it. It'll be a lot of fun to be able to do Chocobo stuff. It's great that the game is formally going to be implementing action in item ability reskins. It is a great way to keep a character fresh, a class fresh, to make it feel like it belongs to you. You know, my big reason for doing a lot of the extras that I have are because I want my character to feel like it's my character, you know. Yeah, it's to give it the unique flair and to give it that awesome customization effect, you know. Which one is this? I think I've normally started here. No, I have started here on this side before, I guess. Yeah, I guess I've must have been on the flame side, it feels. Yeah, I've done Adder and Flame. I don't think I've ever started over on the Maelstrom side. Wow. Big opening group over on the flame side. Potentially 3 points out the gate, depending upon how they want to push it, with a square to the furthest point to the north. Our team is a little bit scattered. We don't have a point of our own besides this one over here. Looks like we're going to get some recruits going way outside the zone. Looks like I have been left alone and trusted to capture this point. I am okay with that. I do believe this is a capture and run. Yeah, there is nothing left to do once you capture, so we can just quickly move on. Looks like we're going to get the point closest to the adder. Good job. Good grab. Looks like there's some bridge. 3 points grabbed. Adder has nothing to score points on. Moving on into the center arena, try to get a good eyesight on everybody here. Looks like there's nobody nearby. It looks like we have some people going over there. They seem to be leaving me alone. I'm just up here trying to call some cool shots. We have points disappearing, points reappearing. I'm going to go over here to get a good view from the mountaintop for the chaos that is going to unfold in the center arena. I'm riding a dog. Oh, red in the back. I'm going to try to sneak this one. Hopefully nobody will bother me. This is a very precarious situation because the adder can be really aggressive. Adder coming over right there. Nope, that's a couple teammates. Mook, how you doing? Welcome to chat. Glad you're here. Just trying to quickly capture this point and get the heck out of here. We are being left alone. Bahamut bless. We are doing good. Looks like we're crashing over here at the square. Can we secure? It looks like we do. Didn't touch anybody. We grabbed the square, though. Good job for the Flames tonight. Hold on. Closing chat. Pulling up the map again. Looks like we are... Our main competitor right now, it looks like, is going to be the Adder tonight for our PvP fighting. I think I'm running the wrong way. I am running the wrong way. Yeah, I'm not used to Flame side. Do we take the Rumble over here in the southern pitch? I think that we do. Yep, looks like more people agree with me. Looks like we are going to be crashing in here. I think we held it off. I think we secure the point. I am capturing it now. Beautiful limit break done by me. Captures the point. Beautiful limit break, beautiful AoE in the worst mode of the game. I am pulling back. No reason to chase in this mode. No reason to camp points in this mode. Once something is gone and captured, it is gone and captured. Looks like he gets it. I'm not going to fight it. Points gone. Running back to base. Running back onto my side here. Going to grab this base point, whatever, down here on the limb. It'd be a real ninja sneakery if they could grab this right outside the Adder base. We've already grabbed points right outside their base. We do have 2 points over on our side. We have 3 points over on our side. We have a lot of points over here. I cannot capture all of them. This pops first. This pops second. This pops third. I'm going to capture this. 3, 2, 1. We are capturing. The next piece is over on the Adder side there. Not the danger one. Looks like they are grabbing it. We're going to make a move over here for this one on top of the walkway. We've already grabbed it before. Looks like there is already somebody up here to... Capture, capture, capture. It's the name of the game here. Name of the game. Incoming, incoming, incoming. I don't have power to stop this. We got the point. Point secured. I don't even care if I die. It's okay. I don't even care. We got the point. Oh, man. Right out from underneath, blue rushing in to get us. Good job by my teammate there. Random mount button. We got the wheels and Eorzea gifted to us from Mook, which has just unironically become my main PvP mount, which is the worst mode in the game, but for some reason one of the most ones I play the most, because I keep leveling up classes. Now, what does the team want to do here? I don't want to grab... See, blue is sending over a couple people already. I don't know who's with me right now. We are greatly outnumbered, though. We'll hit him with the limit break and see what happens. My teammate is gone. We're just dropping all of our abilities here. I don't think I was able to buy time for us to have anybody come over and grab that point. That is okay with me. We are in last place, even though we have grabbed so many points. The Adder is absolutely dominating gameplay right now. Most of their points are probably coming from kills and secured kills, which is why both Maelstrom and the Flames are absolutely getting destroyed. I just want to take out my frustrations on a samurai because the samurai just killed me. We got a square to the north. We have a triangle to the northwest of our base. We have blue and yellow over here. Everybody wants a part of the game. Everybody wants to play. Nobody wants to stay. Mount up and get out. We have a square spawning to the north side of us here, which I think we should move in and capture. Looks like the team has decided to run interference on the adder. I don't think it's worth it. We need to worry about actually getting points and securing our little POV markers here. I think I will secure the capturing of this point. It looked like I was a microsecond ahead of that person. No, interrupted. Wow, they grabbed that from me. Gold pentagon here in the back outside our base. Highly contested point off the blue side. This will be highly, highly contested blue. Bad placement on the AoE marker there. Blue coming in from the north here. Oh, all of blue team showed up. I didn't realize there was a big rotation there. That is my fault for thinking I could be alive, for thinking I could enjoy the game. All mine. Yeah, blue secures. There's no... Yeah, blue already has that point captured. Adder still sitting 600 points shy. We are down 1,000 points. Flames closing in on the adder, though. No idea what any of my abilities do, but we are locking in here to take out this guy. Goodbye, Viper. We capture the point outside of our base. This is nothing special to celebrate. We got a red square spawning outside of the flames. Over greedy. Adder closing a 500-point gap. Just over here causing interference, trying to grab a point. I am stunned here. Flames coming in strong. Flames coming in with a big push on it. Adder and Flames duking it out. We gotta pick our moment here. Sheeta with the center grab. Backing out now. Looking for a new point to capture. Looks like we have a triangle to our northwest, right outside the flame space. Very, very terrible location. There is a gold pentagon in play now. Most of the team is going to be rotating over to it. Adder are going to try to lock in on it. They are 500 points shy of a win. Flames are 400 points shy of a win. Maelstrom are down in general. Trying to stay long range here. Don't have a chance to get out. I am dead. Good pulling by the Dark Knight. Good root by the team. Followed up with a Black Mage limit break. Can't be upset when getting outplayed. Very well deserved. Very well deserved. Yellow is swarming all over the point. I'm rushing up to try to help and grab. We'll be casting limit break when we get in there. Hopefully causing enough of a distraction and a disturbance to let my team make some type of play, make some type of move. We need to be careful because it looks like hitting limit break. Everybody is seduced. Can my team take advantage of this? They do not. Unfortunate. Solid limit break was able to seduce 5 people. Could not capitalize on it. Looks like we have blueberries come in. We were able to capitalize on it. The Maelstrom secures the Pentagon. Speaking of Pentagon, we have our UFO capture ship. Looks like we got another red square spawned north side in between flames in the adder, as well as a gold pentagon spawning in. None of my abilities targeting anything. No enemies immediately nearby us. It is now between the flames in the adder, 40 points, flames in the Maelstrom. Adder are now falling behind. Maelstrom in the lead. Do we secure the red square for victory? For victory, the red square is ours. There's fighting to the north. There are a lot more people there than that one yellow. I will not be assisting in that. We have a red square spawning on our side. Several of us are pulling back in to secure the point. Looks like adders and the flames are trying to have a fight and figure out their best lives. We secure the square. As we move over to the countryside, that is a mage. Oh, adder showing up in the field. I do not have a limit break to contest anything at the moment. There is a yellow pentagon in the back. Secure the kill. Still nothing, still nothing. Who goes in to try to secure it first? We must cause a distraction out here. It is not enough to get, as it looks like a device is over, stopping us from securing point. We secure the point. Nope, still don't secure it. Oh, we have more adder coming in for the pinch. We're going to cause a distraction here. Casting Limit Break. Limit Break casted. A bunch of people have been seduced. Does my team take advantage of this at all? It doesn't look like it, as my HP is dropping. Looks like we are dead. I'm hitting big AoE buttons to try to cause a distraction. And it looks like most of the Maelstrom were not in play at the moment. Looks like they've decided to try to take a little bit. We're not able to save it from blue. We are moving back over to the right to try to take it from yellow. We are in second place here. Adder in a strong third position. And the Flames are able to secure a victory. Unfortunate for us. Well played. Not last place. Adders look like they were catching up. We are not going to read the chat. We are not going to give a commendation. We will check to see if we leveled up, though. We did not level up off that. We are going to go into a normal raid here. Try to get some quick, easy experience points. Eat a little steak. Have another little steak. Get a 60-minute buff on our plate here. And we're looking for a minute. You know, I gotta say, out of all the changes that they were showing for the game and all the system updates and all the cool quality of life things that they are bringing into the game, the biggest disappointment is map density. There is no notification if they are going to increase map density in cities and villages scattered along the highways and byways of Aetherius. The word on the street being that is the #1 requested change. People want to feel like they live in a world that is alive. They want to be in a world that has people. Oh, joy of joys. What do you think the wipe counter will be? Sending messages to the chat, letting them know that this is alternating colors. White to purple, purple to white. You do not stack in similar colors. It looks like our main tank here is a level 90 paladin. By definition, from the creators, they are the main tank. I will just sit here and do my 1, 2, 3 rotation. There's absolutely nothing special about what we are doing. We have had our food today. We're feeling good. Building some stacks on the charge table here. Activating Our 4-5-6 combo. Main tank looks like he just got the majority of the party hit. Unfortunate for the majority of the party. Do a couple of solo target attack slashes here. Boss introduces us to our first mechanic. Some stuff charges, other stuff does not. Move out of the way. It looks like our healers have never been here before, taking hits directly to the faces. Now we are introduced to the color swap pattern here. Looks like I am on the wrong side of Johnny Law here, moving over to the side. We're going to have a blue and purple explosion. Goes into there, switch over to the other colors. Most of the party gets hit again. Red spawns, blue spawns. Very simple, very easy, not a complicated fight. You have just met 90% of the mechanics, and we are only 70. We are just now under 20% of our way into the fight. All right, so it looks like it's going to be blue and then purple. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Blue and then purple. Blue. Oh, I'm an idiot. Blue fired. Purple fires. Then, out of the top, we're going to have blue, and then purple fires. Just so excited to be in a fight and calling out. I have no idea what my teleport is. We are teleporting to the right, which is fine. We are just going to keep attacking on our auto attack pattern here. While stunned, not a big deal. We have seen 99% of the mechanics here. Long range, shoot him with a gun. Pow. Everybody stack, everybody stack. Do not stack with each other. Get away from the tank as he has a line attack that is going to be a big laser. Boss now comes to me. We are standing off to the side like a grown adult. We are going to be popping our cooldowns here in just a second. We're doing okay. We're finishing off our combo. Gonna drop down an AoE, gonna drop down an AoE, gonna drop down a dot. All right, alternating colors is the name of the game here. Now you switch to the white side if you are purple. Putting up our passive shield, majority of the party getting hit. We are white, we switch to purple. Easy peasy, hitting a lantern. Going to throw up a shield. Just trying to stay alive at this point. I think this is a wipe. We will not down these in any type of timing whatsoever. I am not lined up. I'm lined up okay here. Gonna hold it. There is gonna be a quarter second where I can get out. Perfect. You love to see it. This is a wipe of wipes if I have ever seen a wipe in my life. Casting explosion, putting up a shield. We'll see what happens here in a second. DPS. All down. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Looks like there is a quiet pause as the vote to remove is on the table here. Yuki is back. Yuki is kicked after returning to the fight. Oh my lord. Red Mage trying to give coaching advice to everybody on this. This is not that hard of a fight, keep in mind. Someone said AFK. I think it was the other healer. Hit him with the AoE markers. Going into our 1-2-3 combo here. We are now main tanking. I'm standing off to the side for laser attack. Shielding. My lord, does laser attack hurt? If the Paladin wants it, Paladin can take it. I'm literally doing my standard 1-2-3 combo. This is nothing new here. Introducing to the alternating mechanic. We go inside and then we move outside. Easy peasy. Dodge. Viper decides to face tank. See if his DPS can take it. Now we are introduced to the color mechanic. Valak, hope you're doing well, buddy. Purple. And then blue. Purple, and then blue. 1, 2, 3, fire, move to purple side. Everybody getting hit with that. Once again, you have been introduced to 90% of the mechanics, and we are not even 30% of our way through the fight yet. All right, you want to stand right here because it is going to clearly be something that involves those two. So we have blue and then purple. So I'm going to move back here to stand in purple line. So blue fires. Boom. Purple fires. Blue fires. Purple fires. Healer not quite ready for it. Main take standing off to the side. I'm very okay with that. I run to the other side in case something happens. Teleport markers. I want to run all the way here so I can continue attacking. I will not be in any type of harm's way. We're good to go. We show up at our new spot after being hit with a do-si-do. Ooh. Don't double stack. Do not double stack. The Astrologian was the only one to double stack. That is why they are dead. They had the debuff for damage on them. Everybody else is doing well. Laser on the tank. Get away from the tank. On me, I'm off to the side. Putting down my dot damage marker. Double loading my gun here. Purple and white. I have purple on me. I'm going to stand in front of the white. Get ready to alternate colors as we switch ether alignments. Our ether alignment has switched, so we now switch. We are good to go. We now have a debuff again. I am purple, so I will stay white. We are now light aligned. We move back to the middle. Off tank cannot handle the pressure. We have got to kill the ads. Brother, do not follow me. Stacking them doesn't matter. AoE mechanics do not matter right here. AoE is infinitely weaker than a single target. I'm going to position myself right so I get teleported to the outside ring. We will have a brief second to move. Once you get out, 1, 2, 3, we dodge the AoE. Perfect. Oh, I'm getting away. Give everybody room to breathe. Then I'm going to dash in. I'm not going to dash in. Shielding for everybody. We have seen every mechanic. There are no more surprises. You now have to apply it all together. As we go here and slash our way to victory. As I am main tank, I am now dark aligned. We are now dark aligned, and these are going to alternate between these two positions here because of the portal placement behind us. So I need to stand here, which is going to go into blue, so I need to stay here the entire time. White went into purple. I'm now light aligned. I'm dark aligned ether. We have technically already passed the point of DPS check. Guys, somebody go up there. Vulnerability stat game because nobody's paying attention to the basic mechanic of a drop circle requiring you to get dropped. We have our shield back up. We are popping our own heal. I am as far off to the side as possible. Nobody gets hit. Popping a bigger shield to try to give my healers a chance to breathe. Do not worry about me. Charging my gun here. We are recovering smoothly. We need to be careful for purple and white again. All right, so we got blue and then purple fires. So blue and then purple fires. So blue. So we're going to stand here. Blue is going to go first. We stay right here. Blue fires behind me. Move into blue. Get out. Big heal from everybody. Astrologian casting a level 3 limit break. Not Astrologian. Sage casting Big Daddy limit break, trying to get everybody up and alive here. Looks like we are doing alternating powers again. I am currently light aligned. I need to stand in front of purple dark aligned, which will be here. So I need to stand right here. Once again, people not watching their color change. Going off to the side as I am light aligned one more time. I am now purple aligned. Nobody's going to be able to go into this. God bless the team figured it out. I'm running off to the side, casting my own healing spell, casting my shield. I am low on HP. We are now fully charged on our HP. Laser beam on me, running all the way up to the front corner. Nobody gets hit but me. Bahamut be praised. They're learning. Casting another shield in the off chance I get hit with something here in a second. All right, lasers and colors again. Easiest thing to do, stop attacking. All right, so where it's going into first. First it's going into blue, then it's going into pink. So we stand right here. Move sides. We stay right here. We stay right here. Move back. Easy peasy. They do not make it any more squeezy than that. I will give it to Sage for limit breaking. I leave before we get the drops. Here's one thing, Val, I tell a lot of people, and more people need to be aware of this. If you are having trouble with mechanics, literally no matter your role, stop attacking and look at the arena. All you need to do. Stop attacking and look at the arena. It will give you a chance to ignore your abilities, to ignore and just you will auto attack no matter what. Your auto attack is always going to go off. And the only person you will compete with for aggro is the other tank. No DPS can take aggro from you when you're in tank stance. They never can. You by program generate too much aggro. It has completely been changed. If you need to stop attacking to just see what's going on, do it. On DPS, do it. Stop attacking. Look at the arena. See what's happening. Familiarize yourself. Because you will deal more DPS if you stop attacking and resume attacking than if you're dead. Also, we have new prices on channel redemptions because we did a little bit of work today. Let's queue up for something. I was really... oh, trial. Good. I feel like my eyes are tired, but they're not tired, if that makes sense. I did hit myself in the face in the right eye with a what was it? What did I hit myself with? A napkin. That hurt. 2 gunbreakers. Oh, I was too far over still. Oh, man. I thought I would have made that in time. That is 100% my fault. Pretty sure they just died to us. Yeah. Just reset. Now, what's really crazy is the Sage has given passive healing to the other guy who is not tanking. nothing in the arena. Casting AoE shield for everybody. Oh, yeah, that's right. All the ads spawn in right here. I forgot about that. This is a really high up bridge. Hitting all of our AoEs right now, trying to steal aggro, make sure none of our DPS are being attacked. Looks like we're all good to go on this. Massive AoE damage. This is a real simple aggro grab for healers. All they need to do is run in, do a quick AoE heal spell that rushes everybody to them. Super simple to recover. We do not have an AoE shield ability to cast. Shinryu is going to be 3-2-1 laser beam for 0 damage. Super embarrassing, my guy. Active time maneuver. A QTE. Success. Ooh, somebody gets destroyed. Rawr. We are back on target here to attack our Shinryu person. Going to hit him with a 3-4-5 combo twice in a row. Level 2 limit break has now been charged. Feeling pretty good. Feels like we're in a decent party at the moment. The tail is absolutely in our tanking spot. How rude and disrespectful, sir. Begging for a heal from the team. There we go. Full HP again. Nobody level 3 limit breaking. If the boss gets down to 2% HP, I will cast limit break. Oh, nope. Looks like Dancer says, screw it. Bring it to the dance floor. Everybody stack up. Casting my disposable shield ability. We're still good to go. And I believe that is what you would call a first try. Congratulations, everybody. Quickly give it to the Black Mage, if possible. If I can find him. Black Mage. GG's. Monk watching the cutscene. Telling the monk to have a good time, enjoy the story, Monk. Two player commendations. What more could you ask for? I know you all can't see my bar, I am at 18,206,000 experience points. I need 18,263,000 experience points. We are just shy of 60,000 experience points from reaching level 96. So we will queue up again. Leveling dungeon will definitely put us over the mark. After that, we are going to switch to a couple end game content things to get some tomes. We are halfway to reaching our goal. Halfway to our goal. Looking for our hunt target for the week. Hunt target can't be in the water. Water does not exist in this game yet. Not going to join a fate. Okay, turn around. Don't turn around. Uh-oh. Looks like we are going straight into a leveling dungeon. Dare I say, not a big deal. As we fly through Black Brush Station. For some reason, completely unable to find our main hunt target. What is this, 62? Automatically a better dungeon than anything we've done recently. Let's turn on tank stance. Hit him with the 07 hello. We will be leveling up as soon as maybe we finish the next boss fight. What's up, boys? Hit him with a shotgun. Boom. Ooh, Summoner in the mix, which means we possibly can handle some AoE damage here. Putting up Rampart as we are taking a lot of damage right now. Have not seen a White Mage Holy Spam, which is a very interesting choice. Have not seen a Holy Spam from the White Mage. Have casted our biggest damage mitigation ability. And we are now second mob pull. Holy less. If you can believe that. Maybe they were saving it for this. This is a big pull. We are down 2 damage mitigators, unfortunately. All you got to do is hit 2 AoE circles while we are running, and the monk will not be able to pull from us. We're going to keep long-range attacking. Our new main target is going to be the big guy here. Dropping our AoE circle down. Again, not a single holy spam to be found in this lot. We are on budget heals at the moment. The White Mage deciding to ration their MP. The economy is tough. Inflation is high. And that White Mage says, I need to plan accordingly. So no holy spam. Hitting the boss with our dot damage. Starting it off with the 1-2-3 combo. And then moving into the 3, the 4, and the 5. As you do as a top tier tank. Everybody group for that picture. Smile and say cheese. Now remember, as we have moved past level 60 dungeoneering, a lot of bosses lose the generic cleave that made not standing next to the boss so imperative. You know, outside of big broadcast attacks like that, they don't have the big cleave attacks anymore at this point. So, if anybody wants to come stand next to me and be friends, you are more than welcome to. Also, this is where they started switching to put the boss in the center of the arena at all times. Gap closer from the monk, gap closer from the tank. Boss goes down, we hit level 96 like a champion. That would be a GG, everybody. Congratulations. People over on the purple app. We have an ad break starting in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Hope you're not afraid of ghosts and goblins and spooky ookies, because we have some scary skeletons coming up here. Naturally, the summoner will pull the aggro from the group, as the summoner has amazing, amazing group AoE potential damage. Getting a key or two from the healer. We have all of our damage mitigation set up and ready to rock right now, so we are sitting pretty. We are looking good. AoE 1, AoE 2, casting my big damage mitigator. Dropping AoE circles. Man, if I could get a holy to save my life here. As the tank is about to go down. Getting ready to smash that, oh darn, please don't let me die button. Putting it in its proper spot on the hotbar. Don't be scared, these ghosts are just props. Level 61 Summoner, possibly doing this as their story quest. Casting and damage increase ability as we move into our 3-4-5 combo. Remember, the 3-4-5 combo is now hindered. Oh, sorry, 4-5-6. Oh, wrong buttons. The 4-5-6 combo is absolutely hindered at the moment because none of my attacks have their follow-up ability on them. Dory Moore walking in right as the ad break starts. Sorry about that, Dory. Putting up her damage mitigation as now we have 2 stacks of vulnerability. Single target damage coming over to the tank. Or coming to the summoner. Hitting the long range attack. Boss goes down in 3%. 2%. 1%. Boss goes down. Now the question is, do we bother trying to pull the whole pull here? Do we think we survive? We do have our please don't let me die button ready to go. Plus, these enemies have notoriously low HP. We are going to try and pull it off with this not overly great healer. We are going to give it a shot. Everything is locked into us. We switch targets, pull everything to us. Get ready with our big cooldown so we can get everything set up for the please don't let me die button. 1, 2, 3 have everything here. We hit our don't let me die button. We have 5 more seconds of invulnerability. 1 second of invulnerability. Hitting our other damage reductors. Now we have holy spam going off, as most of everything is already dead. But unless something has changed, Holy is a self-targeting spell, and that White Mage was away from us. So I am unsure if that Holy actually did anything. Hit him with 2 AoEs really quick. They are locked into us. The Monk absolutely wasting DPS potential by running ahead instead of targeting the enemies as I am pulling them. Absolute waste of time. Looks like the Monk is resigning himself to die. I have no damage reduction at the moment. This healer is going to have to drop heals. Dory, how are you doing? Welcome to stream tonight. We are tearing through Ghosts and Goblins and Spooky Spooks. By quite possibly is it worth me rezzing? It is not, as everybody goes down. But we will try. Unfortunately, we do drop at that point. Unfortunately, we are dropped to 0 HP. We decided to take a rest. That does reset all of our cooldowns. So our oh god, don't let me die button has now been recharged. So you love to see it. We are locked into it. Pretty amazing that we have survived the dungeon pull, which has way more mobs than the 2-stack pull, than the 2-group pull of this next area right here. Summoner Khan pulls out their pet. Not a single enemy was taken down in that last pull, mind you. We still have 2 dogs. We still have a big spirit. Slowly pulling ahead, doing my 1 range attack, already down to 50% HP. No Medica. Regen has just been applied. Casting my damage mitigation spell. Let's try it again, everybody. See if they can kill something in this group. Holy's coming up from the healer. Look at that. 1 holy going off, another holy going off. Looks like we're going for a 3rd holy spell right now. Congratulations to the White Mage. They have just learned how to use their level 50 spell at level 62. You love to see it. Sometimes there's a delay in learning. Sometimes people just lock in. Seductive Stream cannot be stunned, however. Everybody needs to make an immediate run. Everybody can just take it. We only lose half HP. They cast a big Medica too. Everyone's fine. Look at that. HPs are ticking up. Everybody is alive. Everybody is doing good. 12 levels past the level 50 mark. Healer finally learns to cast fully in group enemy settings. Unbelievable. Some people are late bloomers. We let them in. We play with late bloomers. That is okay. Unfortunate, though, as they are technically level 70. They are now, they are 20 levels past getting their holy spam ability. Unfortunate. All right, 4, 5, and 6 cast abilities. Ooh, forced march based off of my actual positioning. It is you running forward, not a generic direction. Look out for virgin tears. These are bleed circles. You want to make sure you're standing in a spot where you will march forward and avoid the virgin tears, as they do cause bleed damage. Morbid advance coming from the boss. We now run forward. Everybody looks like they dodged the bleed this time, including myself. Casting my other major damage mitigation attack here. Holding off before moving for Morbid Tears. Morbid Retreat. We stay put because we are going to turn around and run tail. Unfortunate. Summoner runs through the bleed damage. Throwing my own healing spell up. Virgin Tears dropping again. If you touch the outside, you potentially die immediately on this. Morbid Advance, we run all the way out so we can run all the way in. I run into the bleed, willingly to dodge the AoE. Take very little to no damage. Giving the player commendation to the summoner. As Monk had terrible pulls. Well, that does it. We are level 96 and whatever percentile that puts us at. Enhance Continuation. Become ready to raise after executing Fated Circle. Continuation changes Fated Circle when ready to raise. Yeah, you got it. All right, before we move on and go to our other class to get stuff that we need, we are going to look for our hunt target real quick. We are in the desert. We are searching for a little robotic person. Supposedly there's a danger to them or a danger from them, so we're just gonna crush and kill, destroy. You sense your mark to the southwest, which means we are getting close. Just lower ourselves a little bit. There he is, hiding in the bushes. $100 allied seal secured. Black Mage, nope. Gunbreaker, looking as good as always. Val, I don't know if you're still here. If you want to run a couple dungeons or something, sir. Do a little bit of queuing tonight. Get some of those dailies knocked out of the way. All right, it looks like they need a tank. So we're going to go to the Paladin. Paladin is always holier than thou. Casting book ready to rock. Queuing into our expert dungeon. Dory, happy Sunday. Great to see you. Always a joy when you show up in chat. The newest of new dungeons, mind you. The newest of new content. And we are in a full squad of Ladies' Night Out tonight. Ladies' Night Out tonight. Let's go. We do have a red mage, which will be good for AoE, and we do have a samurai we have to be careful of. Samurai can do damage on the move. I activated my I will take no damage button prematurely. How unfortunate. Embarrassing to activate Hallowed Ground. When not even necessary. Hit the 1, hit the 2. Enemies are secured. We now run ahead. We're going to target the one that has the least amount of HP and just auto attack and range attack, I should say. I'm sorry.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Brother, let me tell you about sore eyes, okay? Using our big damage circle abilities, not only do we maintain our HP, but we do massive damage to all the enemies in the area. Hit him with the Holy Circle. Massive damage, plus a little bit of HP regen. Could this be the best tank in the game? I do believe it is. Built-in damage mitigation. Built-in party damage mitigation.
Appreciate the help. We'll handle things from here. Take care of the fisher.
We do have our new bed set arriving tomorrow, too. All right, let's go. Let's activate our buff. Yeah, let's hit the Holy Swords. Oh my lord, did I hit the wrong button the entire time? I absolutely did. Big old scorpion boss casts all eyes on me. Where is our circle of do not move? Our circle of do not move is right over here. We are going to run into it as early as possible to make sure that we can go straight to all range attacking. But the Sage says, that's not for me. I am going to dash right through you. Impressive use of abilities. Everyone gets a shield from this paladin here. Beam of Petrification going off. Party is doing good. Sage is doing amazing well. Again, Sage dashing through. Able to move undetected through the magical barrier that says, all eyes on me. You cannot move, sir. Scorpion Bat Boss goes down. Party walking away victorious. Feeling good. Attacking good. Doing incredibly well tonight before we switch back over to Horizon Forbidden West. We have one more dungeon after this. Monday starting off the work week come tomorrow. Hitting him with the big AoE circle damage in order to keep our life and HP high, as well as deal massive amount of damage. Putting up our first set of shield defense right now. Shield breaks open, but the ladies are dealing so much damage that we do not need to worry about rotating our abilities. We can just do generic damage here. Couple of creepy spiders walking around with some ogre demons. Not a bad party, not a bad mix of enemy right there. Let's run through. Grab this treasure chest as we're walking up the hill. Easy peasy. Now before we drop our massive AoE circle for HP and for damage, we're going to make sure that third spider over there gets in here. Third spider is in here. Let's deal damage. 1, 2, 3. Hit him again. 4. Putting up our first set of defensive buff. Sheltron breaks open as we start losing enemies at the same time, though, so no harm, no foul. 3 enemies left. Another holy circle. 2 enemies left. Range attack. 1 enemy left, range attack. And then we go to the Belly Buster boss. Old Cenobite Butterball here looking for a fight. man. Boss does belly flop around the arena. We are still sitting at over 40% HP left to drain. Do we get the third attack off in the 1-2-3 combo before he dashes? Yes, we do. He's going to dash through the center here. Psych out effect. He dashes through the center a second time. Followed by his AoE knockback ability. Paladin releasing a shield for everybody. Everybody stack on me. Tank just eats another stack of vulnerability, not realizing that an attack was coming his way. .4% left as the boss does the belly flop attack chain. 1% left as the boss does it. Boss goes down. Getting some good tank gear. We'll have to definitely check after the fight to see if we can find anything new. 2 seconds left on our food buff. Food buff has been recharged 30 minutes, which is technically a waste because we definitely do not need any experience. 1 AoE attack to grab them, 2 AoE attacks to secure them. We move on inside, get out of the storm, get out of the cold. We love being in Garland. Right, hit him with the big AoE attacks. 1, 2, 3. Fourth one coming in. 4, and then 5. Holy Circle. Rage of Halone. Circle of Scorn. This group doesn't stand a chance. Not in a billion years. This group is too good. Can't go down. Putting up our shield, our Sheltron here. Beep, boop, beep. Flying through the tunnel. Almost to the end of the dungeon. 1 more boss to go. 2 more mob sets to pull. Group number 1 spawning right here. 1 to grab them. 2 to secure them. We move on. We take our hydrate. Yeah. Whoa. Need the lost pupper in the back there to get back into the group, so we can hit him with the Circle of Scorn. Then we bring in the big AoE damage to get our HP back up. One, 2, hit him with another Holy Circle. Gesture breaks apart as we go into the final boss. Now, we do really good on the final boss here when we're playing tank. We do not do good on the final boss when we are playing individually or as DPS. Reminder, this boss does not have an AoE cleave attack. Here's your introduction to the mechanic. If there's a little enemy like that with an X on them, they're going to explode in a circle. The next enemy that they're going to put a little marker on is the robot in the back here. What does that mean? That means that is going to be a wedge attack. You have now seen most of, if not all, the mechanics of this fight. Rubbish disposal. Enemy is going to be getting rid of her little rope body guys. Her, his, not sure, don't care. Not that important, realistically. All right, we see everything now has a marker above its head. That means they all go off at the same time. Boss here is sitting at 30% health, almost ready to get out of here. Puppet Mastery, everything is going to fire. However, she does pick them up, so they will be rotating. Nobody limit breaking. We have been sitting at a level 2 limit break for quite some time now. Boss is down to 10% health. That is a victory over the boss. Congratulations, everybody. We made it through here. Player combination going to the red mage. Good job, everybody. Easy peasy. GG. 07. Ugh. Ugh. All right, we have one more thing we are going to do tonight. That will be the level cap dungeon, and I have Scholar. We are going to go to Scholar for this. Bum, 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 bum. we have that all fixed. All right, we are locked in on our scholar here. We're going to be switching our outfit here. Okay. $335 out of 450. Everything wants a tank. How much of that for a waste? Let's switch over to Dark Knight. We'll be running a level cap dungeon with an immediate queue time. Switching over to Dark Knight for level 100 content. Storybook Bro. I hate this place. We do have a white mage in the party, which means our shield of invincibility will still pretty much be good for whatever. We do have a couple of melee, so we do need to make sure that we are securing before we pull, as they will be able to essentially deal damage the entire time I am moving. We are running with a professional healer right now who is spamming Holy. As the first group is almost eliminated, we cast our Don't Damage Me shield called Blackest Night. As we tear through the first group, everybody doing well. Nobody has said well in the entire group outside of me. Hitting them with the AoE. 1 to grab them. 2 secure them. I'm going to grab them one more time here. 1. Grab them one more time here. 2. And then we move on. Remember, melee can deal damage as you run. So they will be able to deal damage the entire time here. Casting my Don't Damage Me shield. Casting our absolute big AoE right there. Here we have quite possibly one of the worst bosses in the entire game. Totally not paying attention. Everybody absolutely covered with cat masks. Got to recharge water after this dungeon here. Now we have to dial in as we have our dare I say first try, even with a dead healer. What is on my shadow? Also, totally forgot that I have a whole other person with me. Oh, man. Everybody but the tank taking damage on that one. All right, onto the teacup ride. Hopefully the white mage doesn't go down this time. Looks like the Dragoon took damage from the circle. DPS is pretty good. Only had one actual rotation of the teacups. So really, really, really good right now. Burning through. Really good for having 2 melees. I don't know if they're going to be able to stun these. Nope. Stun's been fully resisted. Okay. All right. Now, this dungeon has the worst boss to start off with, but it does also have my absolute favorite boss to end with. Absolute favorite boss to end with here. I'm actually curious if this hits me. It does hit me. Ow. Okay. That was fun. I'll give it to the Viper. Viper did really good. Oh my god, I got a wall lamp? What? GG. What is in front of me? It is literally that dungeon. That is so weird. Uh-oh. Something is conflicting right now. Go back to the house. Ooh, what is conflicting right now? That is weird. Let me check something real quick. let's see if this fixes it. Why is it showing the bike? Does Tifa work? No, there's something with the bike. Okay, that's the bike. Yeah, see, there it is again. My Discord is asking me to log into my Discord, and I don't know why. What the hell is that? What do you interfere? Okay, so it's an interference. This is interfering with something. I was thinking maybe casting circle. I'm going through all my things here to see if this is an item that is affecting this. Alright, it has everything to do with this flask. As soon as I turn this off, it's gone. Yeah, it's this. It's whatever this is. No, because shield's back. That's what it is. It's this. This is messing with it. It's that gun. Yep. That gun's messing with it. Fuck. We're getting it. We're figuring it out. Yep. Okay, so all right, I think I have it figured out now. I do not. Okay, so there's a lot going on right here, right? So the problem we're running into is that the Gunbreaker mod creates an item, which is the gun that you hold in your left hand. So because that's part of it, that magical item that shows up is what the Final Fantasy XIV mod is grabbing onto, which is why the Hardy Daytona bike is showing up, which is why there's a Moogle between my feet. So I'm trying to figure out how to turn off the Gunbreaker mod. So the gun is the bike. And it's only going to show up. There it is. Let me see if there's an update to the GNB mod. GNB mod. VFX overhaul. Video prever. What version of this is this? Let me see here. 1.5. I've never seen my abilities before. Yeah, see, it's still there's a ow. So there's a problem. Because why does the bike show up if I don't have the mod turned on? I don't have the Gridanian Greatsword though, do I? No, I don't. I don't have the Greatsword. But the game is registering that I have the Gridanian Greatsword on hand. Why? Where do you see the Gridanian Greatsword? Gridanian Claymore, which is nowhere on screen. If I go back outside, is it still going to show the Gridanian Claymore? No, now it doesn't know what to do. It's right here. Weapon 1, Module 0. All right, so see, but now that fucking Mog's there. Nope, guns on my back. This is with the blood. This is with the Dark Knight remake off. What if we turn it all off? Fuck's sake. Nope, same issue. All right, so there's a file. There's something wrong with the gun. And so there's a problem with the mod itself, is what we were running into. it? I don't know what to do. I am at a complete loss on what to do right now. I'm at my wit's end at the moment. I might send the guy a message tomorrow about this because I can't, like, it's absolutely just breaking everything right now. Nope. That's not supposed to be on. Okay, that worked. That worked. All right, I need to message the Bloodborne guy because now the problem is there's perpetually a gun on my back. But if I tell it not to apply, the weapon changes. I was gonna do Monster Hunter, or no, I was gonna do. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss. I am utterly at a loss right now. I have no idea what to do. Like, why is every single thing disabled right now? Why is my gear gone? Just a gun. When this is enabled, the design matching conditions will be applied successfully on top of what your character is supposed to look like for the game. Otherwise, they will be applied on top of character's actual look in the grimoire. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna take some sleeping pills and I'm gonna go to bed. Like I'm Yep. It has to do with the gun. It has to do with the gun. Because the gun is taking it away. And if I don't have that mod installed as of right now, I would have to re-verify like the game files, and I'd have to redo Penumbra. All right, I'm gonna call it. It's 12:30. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix this. I'll catch everybody later.